Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. I have been very much meditating and trying to understand really what I would like to do with my readings and my channel. That is the reason why I was a little absent and haven't done as much as I could, but everything has its own reason. I do not want to do the readings that are not driven spiritually. So I have made a conscious decision when I'm not tuning and not channeling the higher spirit, the vibration that brings me, the insights, I will not do the readings. So this is my justification of my absence. And I have been drawn quite a while to do Prince Harry and Meghan Markle reading, and knowing the fact that today the Netflix will be giving for us the documentary about them and their feelings and everything else, I just thought it would be very interesting to pull a couple cards and just to see what is the energy between them. And I think if you are watching this channel, you do understand that we all have a purpose of our life, why we choose a certain, individuals in our life, friends, partners, lovers, associates, and everyone has a reason, a greater plan. And I'm sure that with Prince Harry, he is on his own path, including Meghan. What it means for them, I don't know, I cannot say, they know themselves, but let's see what the spirit is going to say. This is a very profound energy. It is a full moon time in Gemini, conjunct Mars retrograde. So I would like really to delve into the energies for Prince Harry and Meghan. Let's have a look. I pulled 4 cards from the Tarot Wade deck, and we have 8 of Coins, we have the High Priestess, we have a 7 of Wands, and we have a Wheel of Fortune. So looking into these cards, I want to say the union that they are in, it's definitely meant to be a union, because we have 2 major arcana out of 4 cards, the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune. I think there has been the element of this union purely to connect their souls, because there is like I said, a greater purpose for everything. It doesn't matter what is your opinion, you're supporting them or you are against the way how they operate. It doesn't matter. They, in their union, they have their own spiritual journey to go through. They have a purpose about this, and that's where we are. So with the 8 of Coins, I see that this collaboration came through the work. It doesn't matter, whether they were in a social gathering, whether they were at the bar, it doesn't matter how they met, that it was very much intention of the soul was work for certain purpose. And now seeing the 7 of Wands, both of them, I would say, struggled. They had their own struggles, they had their own individual struggles, and as a union, that as they came, they are struggling. And the Seven of Wands, if you will look, it's a very much a card fighting against the world, fighting against, you know, those who are not supporting the way they are operating as individual. It's an energy that is being produced by both of them, those individuals. It doesn't matter what has been said or what they will show in this documentary, but they want really to give the energy out there that we are fighting against something that doesn't work for us, because we as individuals disagree with whatever the norms and whatever, you know, it will be shown. The union that they are, it's like the Wheel of Fortune brought them together, you know, to fight against that force and to explore their individuality in a way where they can solidify themselves as individuals in the world. That's the energy that I am receiving initially. Now let's go deeper into, you know, this union itself. What is the energy for Meghan and Harry? Are they happy? Are they pleased with each other? Okay, so I'll show you what the cards I just had. Page of Wands, Magician, Seven of Swords, Three of Swords. Okay, so in general, what I'm seeing, I feel the Page of Wands is a very much Meghan's energy because she is Leo, astrologically speaking. The Magician is another major arcana card, which shows for me that did happen some sort of focus at the background, right? So there might be, even with Magician and the Seven of Swords, some sort of calculated approach, calculated magic. So if we are speaking about Meghan, it could be, you know, her turn, you know, towards Harry and calculating her steps, and it could be equally the same vice versa, you know, from Harry. However, if we really, you know, dig deeper, we question who has more to win, who has more to gain, rather than, you know, looking who was, you know, approaching first. And looking in this union, it's going to bring the pain for both of them, because we are reading, you know, this as a relationship message. The things that they are doing or the things that they are producing out there, doesn't matter that it is establishing their individuality into the world and saying who we are and against who we are fighting. You're fighting against your family, your own blood. And when you're going against your family, you bringing, you know, a certain karma to yourself, to your children. And there is this karmic, I would say, pain coming down the line for both of them. Maybe they will not experience, you know, the pain as such in their relationship now, but down the line in the future, there will be a lot of tears, you know, heartbreaking feelings, sensations, because there will be, look, the Seven of Swords, where is the betrayal. So if they are betraying their family now, the family will do exactly the same. What they are giving out to the family, that will be equally received and given back. Three of Swords, the pain, the suffering. So looking at these cards and wanting to be independent voice and channeling, you know, the message correctly, I want to say that that could be very easily, you know, avoid and you know, the suffering as such could be eliminated by simply reducing the self-ego driven motivations. So if you really let it go, if you really will say, we tried our best, We really, you know, wanted to say what we believe strongly and live the life. Live that life, you know, without causing the further pain for yourself, to yourself, and to those, you know, that you love the most. But because there is some sort of gains out of this whole union, whole, you know, interaction, the coin, you see, they building the coin, they building the future, you know, they need to think about their kids, they need to think about themselves. So you need, you know, the coin, you need to find the way how you're going to make the money. So that's what I'm seeing here in this relationship, very much driven by the sense of ego, money, lies, deceit as the result, and heartache. The returning, heartless love, green woman. So looking at the fairy heart deck, the returning, as I said, heartless love, green woman. I really want to say that these fairies, basically speaking very strongly about bringing into the senses, bringing yourself to the spiritual self, reconnect to true self. Both to Meghan and Harry, they really need to find the wisdom to live in this life without that ego, without, you know, that defensive wall, and seeing the world, you know, that is going against them, seeing, you know, that not there, like I say, what you will give out, that you will receive back. That is simple act. And returning, it's like, you know, with the returning card, it's repeating a cycle. With this act of producing this documentary, they are returning to the pain. They will turn a lot of people against them, even though if they want, you know, to show the real facts, what is happening in family or has happened. I don't know, I haven't seen the documentary because it's not yet. It's going to be shown, I think, today, the first episode. But whatever will be shown, it's bringing, you know, the pain. And if they are really smart and wise, I just would drop that. I really would suggest them to focus into yourself, meditate, really try to reconnect with the family, and you know, apologize. I think that's very, very strong thing. Through the apology, we are giving our humility, we become more vulnerable. And I think that would be the real act, which could, you know, really bring them all together and clean the karmic, I would say, karmic energy. So that's what I have for you, my dear friends, regards the Harry and Meghan and their relationship and their energy that I'm seeing. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I will see you next time. Take care.